Listen, Deepin is overrated and it's gonna get you wrecked. Yes, I said it!
Hey guys, I'm Deepin. Remember, Paul is not a financial advisor, but he is good looking. Also, this is not financial advice. Please subscribe down below and check out my channel at Deepin.
Listen, I know there's a lot of buzz going on around with Deepin. It seems everybody's talking about Deepin and how Deepin is the next big thing in crypto. I mean, you hear crypto YouTubers talk about it, you hear crypto influencers talk about it, you hear crypto experts talk about it, and it seems that they're about to miss the narrative yet again. See, hear me out here. All these YouTubers, crypto influencers, experts, and so on, whatever you want to call them, they're always looking for the next narrative. This is for a few reasons. Number one, they want to be the first to call the narrative. And number two, if they don't call the narrative first, they want to at least talk about it so they don't seem like they don't know what they're talking about it and they don't look like they're late to the game. So they just copy other YouTubers, influencers, and so on and talk about it as well. That, coupled with the amounts of views they get, because it's usually a trending subject and people want to hear about it and know about it, voila, you have a cake of disaster. Cake of disaster. It's like nobody has patience in crypto. Everybody's always looking for the next big thing, viewers and influencers alike. Now, in the last bull market, in the previous bull market, when AI was being talked about, I said that AI, artificial intelligence, will be the narrative for the next bull market, for this bull market that we are currently in. I later added Bitcoin ecosystem to the mix with Bitcoin stamps, ordinals, SRC20 tokens, and BRC20 tokens, and was one of the first channels to talk about these narratives. And look, I'm not saying that these are the only narratives for this bull market. I'm not saying ignore gaming or anything like that. On the contrary, I think those are narratives for this bull market as well. I'm just saying that Deepin and maybe RWA or real world assets, they're not. And look, while these pump and may do well in a bull market, it's gonna be because of hype and it's gonna be because of a lack of understanding on how this all works. And that's why we're seeing gaming and AI doing so well as Bitcoin ecosystem coins, while these other coins are kind of lagging and they will pump later on when everything's pumping, but then most people are gonna get wrecked and not gonna get the most profits possible because they're gonna miss here, they're gonna miss the tree, the forest, if you will, for the tree. You miss the forest for the tree, you don't miss the tree for the forest, because you're walking in the forest and you're looking at this tree and the forest is over here, and you get my point. Hey, Paul here real quick. This video you're watching is not sponsored, so I guess it's sponsored by me. So if you want to work with me one-on-one or check out my courses, they're actually linked down below this video, where you can also find some valuable free webinars just for you. Please like this video and let's get back to the video you were watching. So what am I saying here? What are my views about Deepin? Do I think it's a scam? Do I think it's a Ponzi? Do I think it's gonna do well? What are my views on Deepin and what should you do for this bull market, in my personal opinion? Well, in order to answer that question, let's look at what Deepin is real quick. When we talk about Deepin, what are we referring to? What are the categories in Deepin? So the first category in Deepin is basically cloud and file storage. So think about decentralized VPNs and so on. The next category is wireless networks, such as 5G. Then you have sensor networks, which are basically devices that collect real-time data. So think about maps, or think about get rewarded to drive your car, so to speak. And then you have energy networks, which aim to revolutionize electricity somehow or some way. So Deepin is basically trying to compete with traditional infrastructure that do things the other way around. They first build the infrastructure, then they monetize, then they sell. But doing this, while it sounds noble and exciting, you have to realize that you're competing against the likes of Google and AWS. And you have to realize that there has to be proof of concept in play. It's extremely hard to actually get this done. So while everything sounds great on paper, everything looks great on paper, my question is this actually possible? If it is possible in this bull market, or is this a gigantic Ponzi so they can just take all your money? And my answer to this is quite simple. Most companies, most projects are going to fail. They don't know what they don't know, they're too new, they don't have proof of concept, and they're too early for this. But this does not stop them trying to take your money to make their dreams a reality in a sort of fake it till you make it scenario. Now, am I saying that all projects are like that? No, I'm not saying that. Am I saying that all projects or all Deepin projects won't make you money? No, I'm not saying that either. What I am saying is, while some of these projects may make some good money or good profits in this bull market, if they're gonna succeed, if it's gonna be the narrative, it's not in this bull market. Their narrative is in the next bull market, possibly the one after that. So you can hold a couple of projects if you want to, they may do well, but don't miss this bull market's narratives. That's what happens every single time. That's how people get wrecked. That's how people make money in the beginning and then lose it all towards the end, or don't meet their full potential. So Paul, okay, so what are the narratives for this bull market that we are in right now? 2024, possibly 2025, what narratives should I be looking at? Well, it's very simple. AI, artificial intelligence, Bitcoin ecosystem plays, and gaming. And I also like to hold certain coins for airdrops as well, and I call that a mini narrative. Now, if you want to know what coins or what projects I personally hold in each of these narratives, make sure you watch this video right here. You do not want to miss this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.